Hey guys, welcome back to Ferro Iron Customs. This is FebUdaily for February 9th, 2023. Today, I'm going to do need a tool, make a tool. I'm going to make a couple of panel slappers, and what I'm going to use is leaf spring from the 50. I don't think I can quite get enough out of this one. The next longest spring actually have a bubble in the end of them, so I'm going to use the lowest spring and the next spring in the pack. So I think that'll be cool to get to work on a car with tools I made out of the car, which is really cool. So I got the forge lit. I'm gonna cut this. I'm gonna cut this off where I think it needs to be cut off at, and we're gonna get into it. Alright guys, I got the forge lit. I've been working in the shop. I'm actually going to work on this corner. I've got a plan for a video, and I don't know if I'll get to it tomorrow or whether it'll be the next day, but I got to get this corner straightened out before I get the car in here. I still got other stuff that needs to go in the back building. So you see fireflies, that means the steel is beyond hot enough to where it needs to be. What tones do I want to use? Alright, those are not going to hold it like I want. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, see all those fireflies, the steel's too hot. But, this is the handle end, we're not hardening this. So all we're doing is just taking this and consolidating it down to form the handle. Fit nice in the hand. And this steel is really thin already, so it doesn't take long to get hot. And so this video is not like an hour long. I'm just going to give you all the highlights. Alright guys, I've kind of got this handle drawn down to where I want it to be, and got it too hot again. I'm going to have to work on. Look at that. That's hot. You wouldn't want a knife blade that hot ever. So what we're going to do is we are going to bend, put us a bend right here, and you could probably just use a maybe and while we still got it hot, we're going to take it and go back the other way with it. Give it some shape. Whoops. And as I'm going to heat that back up, that didn't come out exactly like I wanted. I wanted this angle to be more up, so I'm going to go back in the heat. Okay guys, that took a couple of heats for me to get it the shape I wanted. I've already got a good curve in here, so I'm not going to mess with this much. I'm going to work on that with the belt, so we need to let this cool. This is spring steel, so I'd say if we tried to quench this in water to cool it down, it would probably crack, and you know, a hardenable steel is going to get hard if you cool it anyway, so we're going to let that cool down naturally, and then we'll get back on it. Alright guys, I got this one cooled down. I got the second one, actually the handle finished on it. I'm going to finish this one off on camera, and then we'll get back to, I need to create some more space on the hard drive. I'll be right back, and we'll get into grinding this. what y'all saw me doing was I actually worked it down with 36 grit. Got most of it out. Still got a few pits. You get in front of the lens. Still got a few pits, just rust pits, that would probably cause some damage to the metal potentially. This is why I like starting with known steel for doing polished projects. And there's actually some other pieces of leaf springs. I haven't done the other one, and I'm actually gonna polish this. So we're gonna go over to the polishing wheel and polish this. I was just telling you what I was doing here, and then I come back in a crosshatch pattern on the slack belt on the actual top of the grinder where it's slack. Come across like this, and it so I can keep crown this way and crown this way. My other one is going to be a little flatter than this. That actually feels pretty good in the hand. I'm not going to worry about working out all of these spots because on the top, I mean, there's really no need. I like the aesthetic for my own personal tools. I mean, somebody else, if you want to grind on it all day, that's up to you. To me, I like the aesthetic of making it look like it was made out of something rather than making it look like you bought it at a store. If you make it look like you bought it at a store, you might as well bought it at a store. That's just the way I feel about it. So anyway, let's go polish this. All right, guys, I just took an unbelievably amazing amount of junk off of this bench. I've still got more to take off. It actually feels pretty good. I was gonna save all these wood scraps and maybe use them on a project. I might think hard. I may just throw all that stuff away. All right, well, that did not go as planned. Got a couple more things I need to get off of the bench here. Actually, I've got a whole bunch of stuff I need to get off of the bench. Kind of glad we did this. All right, just a little bit of buffing compound on this wheel. All right, guys, this is another thing. If you're doing buffing a knife blade or anything that can hurt you, please be careful. Easy to mess up. Actually, my black compound would do better, but I don't know where it's at. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this video. I could have got a little bit better finish on it. The highest grit I had was 120 grit belt. I need to order some new belts. It's actually really smooth, with the exception of those little rust. And we could have spent some more time and ground that out. I do have another one made that's going to have a little bit of a flatter profile to it and a little bit longer. So I just got to sit down and finish it. It's got some pits in it too, and we may work on it a little bit more. I may actually do this in a, no forge configuration. you know, because I know most of y'all don't have a forge, or if you do, you know, you can make it in the forge. You can use a torch to bend it. So that's what I was saying, is the leaf spring is going to be hard. You won't be able to hammer this without a forge. You could probably use a torch, but it would take a lot of acetylene probably. That's why I like the forge to heat things, because I can do a lot with just a bucket full of coal. And but the next one that I make and show y'all, I may do this like you would do a knife that you were what they call stock removal, where we'll make this shape, we'll cut out the handle shape and just shape it with a torch and make it that way. But like I said, I'm happy with how it turned out. It could be a little nicer. It could have a little bit better of a mirror finish on it. But we're going to work on getting some more belts for the grinder over the next couple of weeks. And hopefully when I get the car back in here, you'll get to see me use this on the car. Anyway, like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below and come back tomorrow.